Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. Today we are discussing the manage communications process. As always, if you're into reading articles, first link in the description is going to take you to a related article on this topic over at our official website pmclounge.com. So do check that out. And second link in the description will take you to an entire playlist of every single video that we have ever done on the communications management knowledge area. So everything that you need to know about this knowledge area is present in that one link. Second link in the description, the entire playlist. Let's get started. So if you're wondering where are we, this is where we are. We are talking about the communications management knowledge area. We are into executing process group, and manage communications is the process that we are dealing with today. As you can observe, we only have three processes in this knowledge area. We have already covered plan communications management. Today we are covering manage communications, and soon we will be covering monitor communications, the last process of this knowledge area as well. All right, let's move on. So now, are you wondering how do we manage communications, right? The stress is on the word manage. How can you manage communications? What do you really mean by managing communications? Now, in order to understand that, you have to go back to your understanding on the processes in the executing process group. In the previous slide, we saw how manage communications is actually a process in the executing process group. So what do the processes in the executing process group do? Basically, this is where the actual project work is done. So that means manage communications is the actual communication work, right? So it is all about ensuring that the right project information reaches the right people at the right time. So communication is basically taking place in this process. That is all about managed communications. But there is a little more as well, and we will look into what this little more is all about. So the process deals with these many things. It ensures collection, creating, distribution, storage, retrieval, management, monitoring, and the ultimate disposition of project information. This is what all you do in the managed communications process. So like I said in the previous slide, that there's a little more to manage communications process, and that little more is this. Beyond the usual distribution of information, the process also seeks to provide opportunities to the stakeholders to make requests for further information, if they need any clarification, or if they are looking for a discussion. So this is not just about doing a one-way communication where you've made sure that the message has been sent and received at the other end, but you also need to make sure that if the stakeholders are looking for further information, if they are looking for any kind of clarification, if they are looking for any discussion to happen, these needs are also taken care of. So this is also a part of the managed communications process itself. Also, this is where all aspects of effective communications, something that we have already discussed, like the technologies to be used for communication, the methods to be used for communication, and the techniques to be used for communication, all of these are identified in the managed communications process. Now, it should be obvious by now that this process is performed throughout the life of the project. This is not a one-time thing like your plan communications management process where you created a communication management plan. That is probably a one-time activity, and you will go back to it only when there are changes to be made to that plan. But this, the managed communications process, is performed throughout the project. If you have forgotten, 90% of your job as a project manager is to communicate. A quick reminder about our favorite PMP preparation books. Head over to pmclounge.com/resources. This is where you'll find that list. Now, if you have been following us for a while, none of the entries in the inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs is going to surprise you. You already know all of them, except for project communications, which is the key output of this process. Now, you already know what managed communications process is all about. So, how hard is it to understand what project communications is? What is this output? This is nothing but the actual project communications that is taking place. So this can include artifacts also, like deliverable status, your schedule progress, your presentations, performance reports, and all other information that your project stakeholders require. All that is part of project communications, and this makes up the output of the managed communications process. So that's all that you need to know about this process. I'd appreciate if you can hit the like button and let me know that you found this video helpful. It keeps me motivated in creating more free content for you. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified. And don't forget to check out the website pmclounge.com. Thank you.